Alex Eala versus Varvara Gracheva is a semi-final matchup at Eastbourne for 2025, and both players have been super impressive to get to this stage. Gracheva entered the tournament as a qualifier and will take on Osorio in the first round, and after splitting the first two sets, would get through in 3, 6-4, 4-6, 7-5. In the second round, she'd take on the 8th seed Shrimkova. There's no problem getting through in straights, 7-5, 6-3. In the quarterfinals, she'd take on Krejcikova, the second seed, who would come off back-to-back epic matches. But unfortunately, Krejcikova couldn't make the match, having to give a walkover due to injury. Eala would enter the tournament as a qualifier and would take on Bronzetti in the first round. There's no problem getting through in straights, 6-love, 6-1. In the second round, she'd take on the number 3 seed Ostapenko, who she'd beaten in Miami previously. And after dropping the first set, would get to the third before Penko would be forced to retire. Love 6, 6-2, 3-2 retirement. In the quarterfinals, she'd take on Yastremska, who'd been in great form on the grass recently. But again, no problem for Eala getting through in straights, 6-1, 6-2 to advance to the semi-finals. These two have actually already played once before. That was a couple of weeks ago in Nottingham in the qualifiers, with Eala getting the win in 3 sets. So it's going to be really fun to see how they play both as qualifiers again at this tournament in a bit of a rematch. If Gracheva's going to win this one, she needs to play the conditions well. She did struggle in the conditions in Nottingham because in Nottingham it was just as windy as it has been in Eastbourne, and she seemed to struggle with that, so she needs to try and limit the errors and try and deal with Eala a little bit better than she did. If Eala's going to win this one, she needs to just keep doing what she's doing. She's been keeping her cool under pressure so much. She lost the first set against Ostapenko a couple of days ago, and it didn't phase her at all. And yesterday in the wind against Yastremska, she didn't seem to bother at all. So she needs to keep that focus and also play that game that she's been playing over the last couple of days to get the win. Fun to see a rematch, and especially on the same surface. We don't get too many players playing multiple times on grass, but I have to go with the Eala again in 3 sets. I reckon this one might be a little bit tougher than the Yastremska match, and I think it might be a little bit of a similar scoreline to what we saw a couple of weeks ago when they played. And I think Gracheva can push her, but I think Eala gets a win and makes her first final on the WTA. But let me know in the comments below who's going to make the final.